This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 443, Olympic Lifts, Run Faster and Jump Higher, by Kamb of nerdfitness.com, and I'm your host and narrator, Dr. Neil Malik. Hey, happy middle of the week Wednesday. Welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I read to you from popular health and fitness blogs to help you optimize your health. And some good news, this show now has an Amazon Alexa skill. Basically what that means is, if you have an Amazon device like a Dot or Echo, you can say, Alexa, enable Optimal Health Daily, and it will play episodes for you. There are even skip and rewind features and lots more. Right now, this works only in the US, but it should be available in Canada very soon, and then it'll get out to more countries shortly after that. Definitely check it out if you use those devices. And of course, a rating and review on the skill would be appreciated as well. Again, using a Dot or Echo, you can just tell Alexa, enable Optimal Health Daily. All right, it is inspirational quote time. You ready? Here we go. Quote, all high achievers plan their work and work their plan, for they are keenly aware that luck is most often being prepared to take advantage of a situation. Unknown. And with that, let's jump right in, get to today's post, and start optimizing your life. Olympic Lifts, Run Faster and Jump Higher, by Kamb of nerdfitness.com. Last night, my friend and mentor Mike Rickett was in town to teach some personal trainer certification classes and asked if I'd be interested in working out with him while he's in town. Mike is the guy I go to with all my fitness questions. He has trained everybody from high school athletes to world-class Olympians, so I knew I was in for something that would kick my butt. When he told me we were only going to do 4 exercises and be done in 25 minutes, I couldn't wait to see what the heck we were going to do that would destroy me in such a short amount of time. Well, 25 minutes later, my shirt was drenched and sweat was literally pouring off my face in buckets. What the heck did I do that has me sore all over today? This is how sore I am. My forearms hurt every time I type a word in this dang blog. Olympic lifting. To borrow from this Men's Health article, quote, Olympic lifts, as they're called, have no equal for developing speed, flexibility, and coordinated total body strength and muscle, end quote. Sounds good to me. Also, Olympic lifters on average have the highest vertical leaps of all athletes. Ever wanted to dunk a basketball? This is what you need to be doing. Every single muscle in your body will be worked to lift more weight than you've ever lifted in a much quicker fashion. Also, because you're doing all of these exercises with such speed, you're recruiting very fast twitch muscle fiber, which has the greatest capacity for increased size and strength. I have no desire to look like a heavyweight Olympic lifter, but the thought of lifting tons of weight, becoming more powerful, faster, stronger, and have the ability to jump much higher sounds freaking awesome. The routine. We did the jerk, the clean, the snatch, and then the clean and jerk. For almost all of these exercises, I was just using the bar, 45 pounds, because I wanted to make sure I could get the form down properly before attempting some serious weight. Mike told me for some of these exercises, it will take a good year before I have the form down perfectly. I've never left a gym more excited or sweaty than last night. I did 4 sets of each exercise for a total of 8 reps. I made sure to err on the side of caution by just doing exercises with the bar until I got the form down properly. The jerk, the clean. These are generally done together for the clean and jerk, which is explained in a moment. But the 2 movements that make them are called the clean, picking up the bar from the ground and bringing it up to your shoulders, and then the jerk, pressing the weight from your shoulders over your head. Now, don't think of these movements as just a deadlift and then a shoulder press. Speed and form are of utmost importance in these exercises, allowing you to lift crazy amounts of weight in just a few seconds. We warmed up with these to get my body used to the movements, so I could do the next 2 exercises, which are done in the Olympics. The snatch. Think of the snatch as a deadlift, barbell shrug, jump squat, and overhead squat, all done in one motion. Sounds complicated? It is, which is why you should get trained properly on how to do this move. If you're going to attempt this on your own, be sure to get trained properly and do the move over and over and over again with a very light weight until you have the form down properly. Keep your abs contracted the entire time so you don't mess up your back. A strong core is crucial. The clean and jerk. This is another one of those exercises that works your entire body in just a matter of seconds. Think of this one as a deadlift, upright row, front squat, and push press all done in a few seconds. Also a complex move, so be sure that you do this properly. After 4 sets of 8 reps for each exercise, I was exhausted and excited. After some dynamic stretching, an absolute must after lifting weights, I was ready to drink 8 gallons of water and eat an entire cow. No wonder most Olympic lifters eat like 8,000 calories a day and probably have 5% body fat. I realize these are super advanced moves, and unless done with 100% proper form, can result in serious injury, so attempt them at your own risk. If you're interested in getting started with Olympic lifting, I'd recommend asking your gym if there's a coach in the area who can give you a lesson so you start out on the right path. You just listened to the post titled Olympic Lifts, Run Faster and Jump Higher by Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. Much respect to Steve for consistently reminding us to please watch your form with these complex moves. These types of Olympic lifts are called compound lifts, meaning you're using a variety of muscle groups. And whenever you incorporate more than one muscle group, the chances for injury goes up. Now, this doesn't mean that you're definitely going to get injured. What we're trying to stress is be sure you get trained properly, that somebody watches you, especially when you're doing these moves for the first few times, so that you don't mess something else up. I've told stories of how I got a little careless and started to tweak my back a few times. I've tweaked my leg one time, my knee. So you don't want to be out of commission for weeks just because you got sloppy with your moves. And I can't stress how important it is to start with a very light weight. So I completely agree with Steve on that. The other thing I will add is when you're searching for someone to help train you on some of these moves, ask for where their certification comes from. Meaning, be sure that they have a certified personal training certification. There are lots of exercise certifications out there, but there are really 2 that are considered the gold standard. One through the American College of Sports Medicine, or ACSM, or one through the American Council on Exercise, or ACE. Those are considered the gold standard. And what that means is they require more knowledge of their trainers. They have pretty difficult standardized exams so that if a person becomes certified through one of these agencies, it means that they know their stuff, essentially. Oh, and NASM is another good one as well. So if somebody's been certified through NASM, they would probably also know their stuff. And really quickly before I go, if you want to show some support for our podcast, there are many ways to help out, both free and otherwise. Come by oldpodcast.com/support to check it out. I thank you as always for listening. Thank you for subscribing to the show. Thank you for sharing the show with someone. I'll be back here tomorrow with a post from regular contributor Roger Lawson and where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this show and Optimal Living Daily, the brother podcast of this one. Literally, I'm Dr. Neil's brother. If you like the format of this show, you'll love Optimal Living Daily too, where I also read to you from blogs, but cover other topics like personal development, finance, and minimalism from bloggers like Derek Sivers, The Minimalists, Zen Habits, and many more. So for more amazing content read to you for free, come subscribe to Optimal Living Daily too, and together we'll optimize your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Health Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.